Richard, just firstly reflecting on the victory against Leigh on Saturday here at the Shea. A fantastic victory and a fantastic performance. What did you make of the game overall?
Well, we were well pleased. We thought it was certainly up there for this season. I thought we really clicked into gear. Quite a lot of everything that the players spoke about and they produced at the weekend, which was important. It was an important game for both clubs. Fortunately for us, we came out with the 2 points, and probably more than that, a performance that we were really proud about. Thought we dominated Leigh. Not all the time. There's a few things that we can improve upon. I thought we gifted him a couple of scores, and we need to be a little bit more ruthless and clinical with when we get into the opposition's half. But yeah, overall, really pleased.
Nice to get 38 points on the board. Plenty of tries and plenty of attacking action.
Yeah, it's something that we've not done really. We had a good offensive game against Sheffield a few weeks back, but this was certainly a marked improvement on that, and certainly from the week before, we wanted to improve on that Rochdale performance. We didn't think that was good enough for this group, and they certainly improved on that.
What would you say for you was the most pleasing aspect about Sunday's game?
Just how many points we scored. And probably how little the opposition really threatened us. I thought we managed to deal with quite a lot of their key players. There was a couple of blips there, one from the scrum, and we had to get a bit of scramble. Our scrambling defence was good, and James Woodburn-Hall is a great attacking player for us. But I thought his effort to get back and save a couple of tries was fantastic, so I'm really pleased about that. I thought the players really worked really hard on being positive throughout the game, and they really executed the game plan well.
And we saw James at full back on Sunday and Will on the wing. Is that something that you feel is a long-term plan, or is that something obviously like week by week that you're happy to change and move around?
Well, you can change the team depending on the opposition, form, injuries. The team will be changed this week. It is a team sport. Will loves playing fullback and has been fantastic. He's probably been our best player this season. So, you know, on one hand, why would you move him? But on the other, we just thought that we needed to freshen it up, and we didn't think that Leigh would probably think that we were going to change that position as well. So they want to previewed on Will being on the wing and Woody at fullback. So there was a bit there, but also James has been playing well. We want to look at him in a number of positions. We know what Will Sharp will do. He will do his 100% no matter where he plays, for how long he plays, and he's been fantastic for Halifax. And I'm sure he'll play at fullback again, and we'll change it when we see fit.
And moving on to more recent events, obviously just a couple of hours ago we've seen Sean Jones announce that he's signing a contract with the club. Fantastic for Sean and for the club as well.
Yeah, again from the reserve grade, and a fantastic job that Martin Gonzalez and Steve Greenwood are doing with that group of players. And I'm sure there's more to come out of that team as well. They've got to earn it. It's not given. Nothing is given at this club, and Sean certainly earned a better deal and a bit of long-term security. He's a student, and I'm sure that he can mix these studies with his rugby, which is important as well. His education is important, and getting him tied up I thought we got burned last year when we lost Nick Rawsthorne, and I didn't want the same thing to happen this time. So yeah, I think there'll be more to come as well, but as I said, testament to what Martin's doing with the reserve grade.
Have you been surprised by Sean's growth? Obviously he's played a couple of games now, and you know, since coming in, he's surprised by how well he's done since coming into the first team.
No, not really. I think physically he's up there. He can compete with the rest of them. He certainly showed us that in pre-season when we had him on the wrestling mats. He was throwing some of the players round, and it was good really. And yeah, I liked seeing him get to grips with Simon Griggs and Jacob Fairbank and them experienced players, and he held his own. And then we thought with a couple of improvements in his overall skill, yeah, I'm sure he'll go far for us. As I said, he deserves it, and if you work hard, you get what you deserve. And he certainly has. He's improved us as well. He's coming off the bench. His stats are up there. His minutes, he's been good. His impact is excellent.
And it pays testament again, as we've said quite a lot, to the reserve grade again. Players starting there and moving into the first team.
Yep, it's our vision. It's what we do. It's how we want to be known for development of our players. There'll be a lot of players from Halifax and our reserve grade participating this week. It's fantastic. You know, if you're a local fan supporter of the club, you want to see your team doing well, but a team doing well with homegrown talent is even better, and that's something that we're really proud of here.
Just moving on to this weekend's action in the Challenge Cup against Oldham. How much of a tough test are they going to be this weekend?
Yeah, it'll be a tough game. They are obviously in the league below, but they're in our competition last year, and we had a couple of decent battles with them. Certainly here at home last year, and went right down to the last minute. So yeah, we're not treating this game any differently than any other, and every coach would say the same. We're no different. We've had a good week already. We've got a couple of sessions to practice our plan. We've got a little bit of information on them and what they're about, and they'll come here wanting to win. They'll want to get progressing to the cup, and we've got to make sure that doesn't happen.
And is it a chance for you to perhaps rotate the squad a little bit and try out some other fringe players, or what sort of side are you?
Yeah, possibly. But at the same time, we don't really want to unpick what we did last week. We want to keep our combinations and our structure. We will tweak the game plan slightly to the benefit of us and the opposition. So yeah, there will be a couple of changes. If I'm being honest, it's very unlikely that Halifax is going to lift the Challenge Cup in the summer. So we need to be focused on what we need to do in the league and the competition. But at the same time, we've got a great deal of respect for the cup. I'm glad we're playing this week. I'm glad we've got a strong opposition in Oldham, and I'm glad it's at home as well.
And how do you avoid complacency in the side, obviously, from going from a former Super League side in Leigh to obviously a League One side in Oldham?
Well, if you're a professional, it doesn't matter. You prepare the same. There'll be no obviously the squad, the team may change, but everything else is as per. You've got to do exactly the same things, really, preparation wise. As I said, we will tweak some areas, but got a great deal of respect for Oldham. I think they're a quality club, and I'm sure they'll be knocking on the door of promotion again from the League One this year. So we've got to make sure that we're in the hat for the next round and do it in a good fashion. Although it's never a given.